It's General Erskine.
Welcome back to my channel. This is General Erskine. If today is your first time watching my video, make sure you subscribe for more updates. Today I'm talking to you about the top 10 strongest currencies in the world. The US dollar is generally seen as the most powerful currency in the world and is certainly the most traded currency on the global stage by some margin. However, surprisingly, the greenback is not the strongest of the 180 odd traditional fiat currencies recognized as legal tender worldwide. Here is a look at the top 10 strongest currencies in the world based on their relative value against the US dollar, and the results may surprise you. First on the list is the Kuwaiti Dinar. The Kuwaiti Dinar is the strongest currency in the world, with one Kuwaiti Dinar buying $3.26, or put another way, one US dollar equals to 0.31 Kuwaiti Dinars. Kuwait is located between Saudi Arabia and Iraq, earning much of its wealth from being a leading global exporter of oil. The Kuwaiti Dinar was introduced in the 1960s and was initially pegged to the British pound before being repegged to an undisclosed basket of currencies. Second on the list is the Bahraini Dinar. The Bahraini Dinar is the second strongest currency in the world, with one Bahraini Dinar buying $2.65. Bahrain is an island nation in the Persian Gulf, off the coast of Saudi Arabia. Like Kuwait, the country earns much of its wealth from oil and gas exports. The Bahraini Dinar entered circulation in 1965 and is pegged to the US dollar. Oman Rial is the third strongest currency in the world, with one Oman Rial buying $2.60. Oman sits between the United Arab Emirates and Yemen at the tip of the Arabian Peninsula. As with its other wealthy neighbors, Oman is a major exporter of oil and gas. The Oman Rial was introduced in the 1970s and it is pegged to the US dollar. Number 4 on the list is the Jordanian Dinar. The Jordanian Dinar is the fourth strongest currency in the world, with one Jordanian Dinar buying $1.41. Jordan is a largely landlocked country in the Middle East. Jordan is less dependent on oil and gas exports than its neighbors and has struggled with sluggish economic growth and rising debt. The Jordanian Dinar entered circulation in the 1950s and is pegged to the US dollar. The British Pound is the fifth strongest currency in the world, with one British Pound buying $1.20, or one US dollar equals to 0.83 British Pounds. Britain is the sixth largest country by gross domestic product according to the World Rank. The pound was first introduced in the 1900s before being decimalized in 1971. It is free-floating and thus not pegged to other countries. Number 6 is the Cayman Island dollar. The Cayman Island dollar is the joint sixth strongest currency in the world, with one Cayman Island dollar buying $1.20, or one US dollar is equal to 0.83 Cayman Island dollar. The Cayman Island is a British territory in the Caribbean and is an offshore financial center. The Cayman Island dollar was first introduced in the 1970s and it is pegged to the US dollar. The Gibraltar Pound is the joint seventh strongest currency in the world, with one Gibraltar Pound buying $1.20. Gibraltar is located at the southern tip of Spain and is officially a British territory. The Gibraltar Pound was first introduced in the 1920s and it is pegged to the British pound. The Swiss franc is the joint eighth strongest currency in the world, with one Swiss franc buying $1.07. The Swiss franc is the official legal tender of Switzerland and it is seen as a safe haven due to Switzerland's political stability. The Swiss franc was introduced in 1950 and was later briefly pegged to the euro before moving to a free float. Number 9 on the list is the euro. The euro is the joint ninth strongest currency in the world, with one euro buying $1.07. The euro is the official currency of the Eurozone, being 20 out of the 27 countries that form part of the European Union. The physical currency entered circulation in 2002 and it is free floating. The US dollar is 10th and last on the list. The US dollar is the 10th strongest currency in the world, worth exactly 1 against itself. All other units of currency across the globe are worth less than a US dollar. Created in the 1700s, the US dollar is the legal tender in the USA, other US territories and sovereign nations including Ecuador and Zimbabwe. The US is the world's largest economy by GDP, and the US dollar is by far the most traded currency globally. The US dollar is also the largest currency in the world, the currency most held by central banks, and is the currency used to price many commodities including oil, gold and copper. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button and get notified anytime I post a video. Thank you.